Our characters are so wholesome too. If any of us did die, it would be like the hugest upset.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Hello.
What's
Hi.
up?
We were just talking about the fact that they can hold any chance of death over me because they'll have to get the intro reanimated.
It's like, do you really think you can afford that, buddy?
Why would you want to rebrand us at this point?
You roll
It's
3 nat
fine,
ones in
I'll
a
do
row.
it.
No, it's okay. I'll let you go a 4th nat one. Ah,
It's like, come on, I have to kill you at this point.
Sorry,
Hey,
I'm
busy
canceling.
bee, thank you.
I see what you
Hey.
mean. I think everyone else's might be alright, but mine definitely not.
So I added something to the alert. We've actually got quite a few new things actually, but I added some stuff to the alerts. Each of them now will randomly have a quote that's been said in the D&D. One of them,
Yay.
one of them
Oh.
was your lizard wizard. Um,
Okay.
there was one from Amy saying, "Well, if you're into that, that's okay." I think there's one from Essie as well. I can't remember which one it was. I think it's like roll for intimidate or something like that. Oh no, that was it. It's like I've never had control in my life.
Damn.
Wow.
Ouch.
I think there's one from Years Power. I can't remember what it was. We've got a few new play things to do as well. Amy has been updating a bunch of stuff. So if you do, what was it? Exclamation mark sparks? Was it?
Fire.
Or fire?
Fire is where we are at the moment.
Yeah, the little fire thing in the dungeon lights up.
Oh.
Spark
Yeah.
goes away.
Yeah, there's little sparks that pop up, which I had to make a particle system work.
Yeah, and if we're in the town, you'll see what that is as well. There you guys go. We've
and
also we've also brought something back, but give me 1 second. I'm just gonna play some music so there's some background stuff.
While people do that, Essie, Kirsten, and Pat, if you type like exclamation mark heart or sparkle or sweat, I think is one.
Oh, let's see here.
Boop.
Let's try sparkle.
Yeah, because Pat's character is standing
It
upright.
works.
Yeah, because Pat's character is like so tall when he's standing.
So let me
upright.
change
I'll
you guys to sitting down. So yeah, these
Yes.
commands are specifically for you, the players in the call.
Oh my god, it's so special.
Yeah, you guys can make
No, only
sparkles,
we can
hearts,
do
and
this.
sweats. Yeah, it's in the beta form at the moment. So, oh yeah, there's a ha from you. Okay, the hearts are a little bit too. I might be behind you guys, unfortunately, but it's okay. We'll fix that later.
Yeah, I've got to, because I haven't been able to check any of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all good.
Probably the biggest thing we're going to do though is to mention anybody who has been here long enough to see the old D&D campaigns I used to be in, not DM. We had a special thing that we used to do. That was called Roll for Ducks. Every session, we would roll a D100 to see what level of duck the campaign episode was going to be. If we got a D100, the DM would try their best to form the episode around ducks in any way possible. And we have a little animation for it. Let's see if I've got this right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here we go. 20!
Oh.
Roll for duck.
Yeah.
Horrible, I love that.
Oh,
I
that
love
was
it.
great.
So at some point in this, I'll try and include 20 ducks around the place. A mallard enters your vision.
Yeah, it actually spawns the correct amount of ducks too.
Yes, Cadence, it was that. It used to be called Dungeons and Dragon Hats because of my old name. I didn't pick that name because it's very self-absorbed. but I had to explain it. I know, I had to explain it every time. It's like, I didn't make this up. But anyway.
I'm sorry, is that egotism I see, Andy?
As a dungeon master?
We can't
no.
have that now, can we?
Dude, I literally have anxiety medication on my desk. I can't afford to have that. That doesn't happen here.
Oh when you put it that way.
Adios. Are you even good enough for imposter syndrome?
The pain.
We also have another animation as well. I have to just remember what it was. Amy, could you grab the raid one?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, and just put a random number.
Oh gosh, now I've got to go find the thing for it.
Well,
no.
when we if we get raided at any point, the amount of people who raid will basically be the amount of people in the duck explosion that will happen.
Duck
Yeah.
explosion.
Oh,
What do you mean?
Okay.
don't question it. Just
Don't
let
worry about
happen.
Don't worry about it.
I'm
Let's just put. I'm gonna put a big number. I'm gonna annoy everybody.
There we
Big
go.
numbers.
Time for a stress test. There we go.
Yeah, raids make ducks.
Ducks.
Tell your friends
Ducks,
to rate
ducks,
us.
ducks, ducks,
Tell
ducks,
your
ducks,
friends to rate
ducks,
us
ducks,
online.
ducks, ducks, ducks.
So yeah, if somebody raids with one duck will come out. If somebody raids with 100 will come out.
Oh my god.
God forbid
Yeah,
anybody
but-
bigger than that does it.
Oh gosh. I think. Oh no, I didn't max it out anymore. There is no max number. that
Oh
it can-
shit! Really? Oh dear.
Do I
Challenge
have some phone
that.
calls to make then?
Oh no. If someone raids with 1 million, yes, there was
No,
supposed to be a cap.
No, that's because I changed it to spawn objects, not
Yeah.
particles.
No, there was supposed to be a cap previously, but there's not. All right, well.
No cap,
Oh,
no
yeah.
cap.
I have spawned over 1,000 things before, and it hasn't crashed, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I doubt I would
about
be getting
teaching
any
stuff?
like that anyway, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, they spawn with like a 0.02 second thing. So by the time you've spawned 100, 10 of them will have died off. So it'll
Alright.
just continue that way.
Apart from stuff on other maps, am I missing anything, Amy?
I don't think so.
All right, cool, fantastic. All right, well, in that case, if everyone's ready, we can get back to it.
Oh yes.
Just be thrown right back in the middle of everything.
In the words of Thrask, talking is over, fighting is now.
Yeah.
I knew it would
By that
catch on.
All
There's
right.
that music.
All right, so we were. Oh, recap for the new folks. Yes, sorry, beg your pardon. All right, pause.
Oh man!
Right.
All right, so
I got into character and everything.
I should probably mention as well within the if you enter into the Discord, there's a room specifically called Episode Journal, which will explain everything that has been happening in the previous episodes, so that you guys are aware of. You guys can catch up without having to watch the entire thing.
Time to join the Discord. Click.
Here it is. Okay, so everything that happened within session 2. You can read that on there, but I'll do where we just left off. Essentially, our party had entered into the old Lord's Crypt of Hapori, the giant city that they were in, under the guise of trying to find a lost child, being guided in by a human man who had entered into the city. They entered in, found a few things. But then ended up being trapped into the last room, and the human man leaving, basically cackling that he has caught some other adventurers in his trap, and our party are now engaged in combat with 2 animated armors that have animated up, just as they interfered with the graves.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
Shield and Ica completely obliterated one.
It's the power of
True,
teamwork.
true.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, one was dead, wasn't he?
Yeah, one's gone.
Let me just X him up. All right, cool.
Cool.
And the one over here had been damaged.
Entangled.
Yeah, he was entangled, but I don't think he was damaged, was he?
No, he wasn't
I
dead.
missed him.
All right, cool. All right. In that case, it is. I think. Who killed it? Was it
me, so it's actually Thrask's turn now.
Was it you or was it Ica who killed it?
No, it was me because I got the crazy brutal shot, then ended with the Ica, go get that one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Everyone also got a turn before we ended last time.
True,
Yeah.
true.
Yes.
All right, Rask, what do?
Okay, so I think from the last time I should still have my detect magic up.
Yes, it lasts around about 30 minutes, I think it is, isn't it?
I think it's like 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Oh, is it 10 minutes? Oh, I must be remembering from the old one. All right, 10 minutes. You did it a while back, so it would probably be... It'd be close to ending then.
Okay. Can I tell when I'm looking at this piece of armor that like the type of magic it's coming? Is it like necrotic magic or?
Ooh.
Dark
Give me
magic,
one
something
second.
like
Let
that?
me check.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Let's see. It's an animated armor, so...
Because there's something I want to try. If it's
Okay.
going the way I
It's
think
not.
it might be.
It's not really saying, but it's a construct, and you're essentially bringing that to life. So I'm probably going to say more along the lines of conjuration.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if it worked the same way as like bringing, like a dead person or a creature to life. But anyway, I'm going to let's see, from where I'm at, this should still work. Since it is restrained by the vines,
Mm-hmm.
it should have a disadvantage on dexterity checks. So, what you're gonna see Thras do is he holds his staff out kind of like horizontal in front of him and focuses his other hand. Then all of a sudden, you see two large frills pop up from either side of his neck,
Oh?
and the inside of the frills look kind of almost like a chromatic color, like just changing a little bit in the light. And you see those frills light up and shoot out towards the sky, and I will try to cast Sacred Flame.
Ayo?
Ooh.
Ayo?
Oh.
Hey yo.
So you actually have to make a dexterity check on this guy.
Oh, we'll do.
So it is a dexterity saving throw of 13.
All right, let me get him up.
You had my curiosity. Now you have my
Bring it, bring it.
undivided attention.
It's so, ooh, he's iridescent. Let's see. All right, let's roll this bit. Yeah, he rolled a 2.
Oh, he's fucked.
Wow.
All right.
Aw.
So so I'm still level 3, so this won't be too much damage, but I wanted to see if radiant damage does anything different to this guy.
You know what? For the hell of it, I'm gonna say so. Why not? Go on.
Okay, so I rolled a 3,
Mm-hmm.
so it'll probably double to 6 then.
Sure, why not?
So nice.
I mean, to be fair, he's in a crypt, and he's he's surrounded by death. So sure, I'm gonna say why not. And also,
So
I can. So
the animator armor is just like, I guess I'm evil. All right.
So yeah,
the
Thras just throws up his frills and holds the staff out. Let the light of Zershisk burn you away!
Ooh.
Fire.
Aika, he's got a line. We need a line.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna do one of those effects.
Wait, aw. I like it.
So cute. Well, as you say, you send out your sacred flame, and as it's trying to get out and grasp from the vines, you hit it right in the back of it and in the head as well, and you hear an audible like a wraith sound coming out of it. And anything else you would like to do?
Let's see. I don't think there's much else I can do. Tell you what, I'm gonna just at least take maybe one more step closer to the table and crypts here, just in case I need to like get close to anybody for anything.
Yep.
And I'll stay right there.
It's probably smart. Gives you a little bit of a barrier between you and the armor.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, huh?
All right, Azalea,
the
it's your
plan.
turn.
Oh, okay. I've got to figure out how I do anything. I've never played a druid.
Do not worry. Let's have a look at what you can do.
Handy dandy notebook.
Yeah.
I just stare at D&D and Beyond and expect it to tell me what I'm supposed to do.
Why won't it? It's like that screaming cat meme with Amy. It's like, why won't you play?
So something you could do is you could produce flame, which you can then throw it out to deal fire damage.
Oh, I thought you had to. I didn't know you could throw it. I thought you had to like punch it with the.
Nope, you can produce a flame which just acts as a light if you wish, but you can also choose to throw it to deal damage.
I
So
love how
that
it
is one
says
thing you can
my
do.
range is self.
It's because you cast it technically on self.
Oh, okay.
Um,
You know what? I'm gonna produce flame just because my best friend who I met first has just produced a flame. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing.
Oh,
That was really cute.
I love the mindset. That's so sweet.
Alright, so do I just click this one?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, I can do that too. Whoa.
Oh god, 13?
Let's see, does that hit? Sorry, it does not hit.
No.
Ah.
So
oh man, it had.
you produce
hit 6 damage.
you produce a flame in your hand, and as you see the spirit of the flame enter within your hand, you grasp it tightly and throw it. Unfortunately, one of the vines was a bit too aggressive, pulls him down out of the way of it, and it hits the wall.
Can I just pretend to say words? Just word. Because I don't know any good
Yeah.
ones.
It's okay. We'll figure out your line later.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Okay, you have a bonus action, so you could still, you could cast Spirit Totem. You can magically summon a spirit to a point you see within 60 feet that lasts for 1 minute. The
does
spirit
it
creates an
do?
aura in 30 feet radius around that point, can be moved up to 60 feet as a bonus action. The spirit's aura depends on what creature you choose. If you choose a bear spirit, that grants your allies the might and endurance. If it's a hawk, it gains them keen sight. And if it's a unicorn, it lends protection to your allies.
I wanna summon a bear one.
A bear one?
Yeah.
All right, so that
How do I-
in that case, that will grant a 30 feet aura. Everyone in that aura gains a temporary hit points equal to +5 plus your druid level, which is 3. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So everyone will gain +8 temporary HP.
Yay!
Oh.
Ew.
A whole 8 hit points.
That's
I
huge.
love it.
That is actually
That is-
pretty freaking
That
huge.
is good. That is good, especially since I have like 30. I'm like, good. I need that.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's good.
With
It's,
ya.
it's good to get to know what you can do early on.
Yeah. That's why I'm
Alright.
trying to like play test like a lot of my different abilities.
Mm-hmm. You summon a duck. Who knows? Maybe. All right. Well, I'm gonna give you a bear icon. There you go. Where do you want to summon him?
Yay! Okay.
You can summon it within 60 feet, so anywhere in this room.
I'm gonna put it in the middle, like in between the two, the two. I don't know. They almost look like pot plants.
There you
holders
go. You can
there.
control him now.
Oh. Oh, damn, he doesn't fit
Oh,
right
the
there.
blocks don't line up.
Oh.
You know what? Tough titties. He's going there.
All right. That's
Okay.
actually
Stay
good
there.
because I think Shield and Ika need to move over there, so that will probably get us in the range. So
I'm
All
just
right.
gonna stick my hands out, yell bear, and there it is.
Boom.
Wow.
That's all you
Dude.
need.
did she just summon a bear?
That was really cool. I want a bear.
So as Azalea puts her arms out and focuses for a while, a blue light of energy swirls from the ground and emerges upwards in the shape of a druidic totem. and forms the shape of a blue spirit bear. And as it roars into the sky, everyone feels invigorated and stronger. You also gain, I forgot to mention this, you also gain advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws as well.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
Bear has a lot of benefits.
bear benefits. Hey.
Bear benefits.
You guys are you're unbearable.
Duh.
I was about to say, this living armor's about to bear witness.
The catacomb of catchphrases.
The animated armor takes an additional emotional damage.
Yeah! Hit him where it hurts.
All right, you want to move or are you done?
I'm done.
Sorry. Also, I'll just mention Puffle Master. If you go into they're fighting two. Well, one's dead, but two animated armors. But if you go into the Discord, there is a room in there called Episode Journal. You can read everything that's been going on in the previous session.
Yep.
Right.
I'll
It
pick you up.
is Ica's turn. What Ica do?
I like in the journal it says Azalea ate a ring that compliments you when you breathe on it. That's so great. I'm so glad that's in there.
That is exactly what happened.
In the annals of history now.
Or more
Look.
importantly, Thras comes across a book about a lizard folk maiden named Babuga and keeps the first edition to himself. Very important lore.
Lizard folk have needs too.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna get in front of him and then just like attack with the short sword, right? Is that possible?
Yeah, that's been working for us. So
Yeah, that's been like the same
It's
thing.
been working for us.
Would that work at right here? Or do I need to get like behind him?
You'll need to be within 5 feet range of him, I believe it is. It's a short sword,
Okay.
so.
Let's see. 5. Oh, okay. Then I need to be like toast right there. Uh-oh. I don't know how to move things. There we go. Will that work? Can I move right here?
Yep, that should be within 5 feet. Yep.
Heck yeah. Okay, then I'll attack him there.
All right, cool. Roll to hit.
Hit. There we go. I got a 1, I think.
oh
Has-
no.
What?
No,
What?
a 5.
I was gonna say it hasn't come up. What?
Did it not come up on roll 20?
Mm-mm.
Don't forget
Oh.
to click the B that's next to it.
Okay.
Ah, yes,
so that's why it didn't go off.
Yeah.
Alright.
There it is.
17. That is a hit.
That's much
Oh,
better.
so we're just not gonna count the other one? Okay, cool. We'll pretend that one didn't happen.
That's fine.
17.
I didn't see it. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
All right. So, Ica, you run around the spirit bear, and then kind of do a little parkour leg jump off of the grave, landing exactly in the position to then swipe your sword against its leg, hitting it for 6 piercing damage.
Nice.
Heck yeah. I've got nothing else. I don't got like a catchphrase yet. I'm still working on it.
Oh, no,
I'm
It's
sure
a-
you'll figure something out.
it's okay, kid. I'm still trying to repress my rage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just see
Alright.
Shield gripping his axe very tightly. He's like, and it's not going well.
Oh no.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
The bear looks so cute.
Oh, okay. So,
Pet.
if just a reminder as well, you actually have 2 weapon fighting. So if you also have equipped your dagger in your other hand, you can actually, when you attack again with the secondary weapon, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second attack.
Oh, that's right.
Ica's DPS.
That's a
Mhm.
lot of words you said.
Sorry. Okay,
What
so
you're
basically,
saying-
because you are 2 weapon fighting, so you're holding 2 weapons, you attack with the first one, and then when you attack with the second one, you can add a modifier, your ability modifier, to the damage of the second attack.
It's
Wasn't it-
it's basically the
Basically,
perks
do
of
more
being
damage.
a rogue.
Do more
Yeah.
damage, basically.
So I roll again for dagger?
Yes. Unfortunately, that is a miss. Unfortunately.
So it doesn't
Oh.
matter. But now that you know you can do that,
Yeah.
Yes, but how do I add modifications?
We'll just add that like after like the fact.
Post
So
roll.
if you'd
Okay,
hit
okay.
now, then we would add 6 plus whatever your ability modifier is for it. Where is your ability modifier?
I
such an honest answer. Like, I don't
Another
know.
mystery.
don't know.
Let's see. I can pull up cheats too.
I'm doing my best, guys.
While
You're
while
doing fine. You're doing fine.
while
It's
Keston
okay.
does that,
Cries in a corner, like my
Don't worry
ability
about it.
modifier.
You're just a tiny child just trying to survive. It's fine.
don't worry about it.
Hmm.
All right. While Keston looks up for your ability modifier for future reference to add to that, we can also get you a second sword, which would be useful for that. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's go. So it is now the knight's turn. So he's gonna have to roll a strength to try and escape. It is 8, which is 10, which is not good enough. So he is still
Sad.
trapped.
Yay.
Oh boy.
So he can't do shit. Shield, my man.
What? Well. Shield just kind of quietly makes his way over there, past the Spooky Bear. Nice to meet you, Spooky Bear. And I, in the most professional way I could say this, I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
Just out of curiosity, let me double check this spell entangle, just to make sure, because I'm not sure if it affects allies or not. I have a feeling it does not, but let me check.
I think we had to look this up last time too. When
Yeah, I feel
okay.
like we did. Grasping.
While you look that up, I will tell Aika here, 2-weapon fighting. When you take the attack action and attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon that you're holding with the other hand. You don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack unless that modifier is negative.
Oh, weird. Okay, because it doesn't say that on
Yeah.
the sheet.
Interesting.
Oh, weird.
So
All right. Well,
if
whatever.
you- if
Anyway.
you-
Neat.
I'm glad I don't have to understand that because I didn't understand much.
It's okay.
Oh my God.
I'm still learning, so don't worry about it.
No, it's fine. I act like I know it. I know this stuff, but I've only been playing for a couple years now.
All right. So it only
Info.
becomes difficult terrain.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, you can move. You're fine. So your
All right,
movement
cool.
speed would just be halved basically while you're in it.
All right, that works for me, and I'm already in front of him. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try hit this guy, and I got +5. Let's go. Come on, give me
Hit him.
16.
16. That is a hit.
Roll for damage. Oh, I'm taking the 5. Give me that 5.
All right, fantastic. Right, well, as you head on over through the shields, through the vines, just narrowly avoiding them, you raise. Is it your great axe? Is it
Yes.
your battle axe? Sorry, you raise your battle axe and essentially hit him straight in the side of the inside of the head and leave a dent in the side of it, dealing 5 damage.
Ooh. Shield you can tell Shield is just pissed off. He's not saying any words anymore. He's like, I just want to end you.
All right. I believe. Do you have a bonus action you can do, or is that?
Let me see, because I know I already used the surge thing last
Mhm.
time, so no, I don't really think there's anything else I can do. So
Alright.
I think that's it.
Thrasky boy.
Okay. Let's see. I have 30 feet of movement. Can I? Is it possible to get? Well, let's see. How do you do the little arrow thing where you measure your? movement
At the
distance?
side. Oh, where is it? I don't remember myself now.
Huh.
Where is it?
I was.
Oh,
I
they've
uh,
changed it since I've last seen it. God damn it!
How
Is it the
did
ruler?
you do it?
Oh, it's the ruler.
It's the ruler.
It is the ruler.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Oh,
ruler.
sorry, I was like all distracted. I was like wizard, lizard, lizard, wizard.
At what point does like Etsy and Ica just become the same person?
I mean,
Okay, so-
I've assumed that from the start.
No! Damn it.
Okay. So Thrask kind of sees Ica and Shield getting into it, and he kind of gets a little excited. It's like, let me try some of this physical action here. So he actually decides to move 20 feet to this point, if that is allowable.
Yep, that's fine.
And so I'll be flanking with Shield.
No.
Good
And
boy.
so now
Let's go.
Thrask-
Let's go.
Thrask puts his staff back behind him, and this time, with the frill still out, you actually see him get he starts baring his teeth, and they look like they get longer, and his claws start growing out as well.
Oh,
And I'm going to attack with primal savagery.
What?
Let's
with,
fucking go.
Let's go!
with advantage. Let's
Yep.
see. Well, that first one's a 7. Let's see if we can get a better one. 13.
Yeah.
Daggone it. Oh, wait, do
Unfortunately,
I-
no.
Yeah, I don't get anything else from the bear.
What about
Advantage
the flanking,
on.
though?
Yeah, I
You-
already rolled with advantage.
Oh, poo poo. Okay.
Yeah, you get what was it for the bear? You gain advantage on strength.
Strength checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just an attack roll.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't allow it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Ah,
It looks cool at least.
It looked really
Alright.
badass.
Well,
I loved it.
as Thresh says, he puts his staff away and heads towards and between the two of you with the slithery movement of a lizard folk only can achieve. Puffs his chest out and bares his teeth as his teeth seem to almost grow in size, and goes to chomp down, but unfortunately ends up just grabbing onto the hilt of the sword and that he has and pulls away.
Let's see.
It was very cool,
Oh.
but apologies.
There is one more thing I can do. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Thrask goes for the swipe. He misses. He's like, "Oh, I'm not done with you yet!" And he actually goes for a bonus action. He's gonna try and make a Hungry Jaws bite attack.
Ooh.
So
Alright.
I still get advantage on this one.
Yeah.
Yo!
That is a
Yeah.
hit.
Yo!
21.
Oh my
21.
god.
Take
You
it.
know, Ika's just staring at Thrask. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Okay, so that does the damage of a bite attack, which isn't much, but let's see what we got. That's 3 points.
That's good. That's so good.
All right, so
It actually gives me another 2 temporary hit points now that it hits.
Oh my god.
so now you are up to 40 temporary.
Holy crap.
Well, yeah, 10 temporary hit points, 40
Mhm.
altogether.
Well, the lizard's the tech now. Bye, guys.
All right, so what I'm going to say that you do is that when you chomped onto the hilt of the sword, you then, as you're still grabbed into it, you then lift your jaw and take a further bite in, grabbing his arm and pulling it almost, if this was human, out of his socket.
Ooh.
God.
Oh, damn.
And Thrask kind of pulls off, it's like, "Whew, that felt good.
Oh.
I'm doing it, guys, I'm doing it!"
I'm so proud of you. That was so cool.
Oh, okay. So I just realized I actually just I was double checking, but while this creature is restrained, any attack roll against it has advantage.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, snap.
You are totally right.
So yeah, everybody gets 2 rolls against it.
Yeah.
My bad on that.
That's good to know. Wow, we have a
Yeah.
good team setup then.
Yeah, we do.
This is definitely a good team setup. All right, I believe you are probably done.
Yep, that's it.
Cool. All right, Azalea.
I
Let's see.
might as well join the party. I'm just gonna waltz over here.
Dude. This living armor is just like, oh no.
Oh, pile on the armor!
Can I do an unarmed strike and just try and bitch slap this thing?
If you want, you could. If you hit
Yeah.
it, you have a quarterstaff. If you hit it with your quarterstaff, that's more damage.
Oh, can my quarterstaff be my stick in the hair?
Sure, why not?
Oh my god.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that then. I got an 11. I can
11.
try again.
Unfortunately,
don't
that yes, you do. You can try again. Yep.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, that's a hit.
There you go.
Yeah.
I? Yay!
And you got both same damage on both anyway. So you take out you walk on over and you put your hand into your hair and you pull out what seems to be an unimaginable length of stick that should really not work. And you basically just dunk it on the head with the same level of damage of a Mexican mother with a chancla.
Oh my god.
And you see its helmet kind of like dunk into inside of it, its armor.
I'd be
Why
good
do
at concussion.
Why do I hear boss music?
All right.
Oh, I finally figured out my line. I'm disappointed in you.
Oh god.
Oh, that hurts!
Oh.
Shockwave.
Maximum damage.
Roll for intimidation.
Oh, cool. Where's my intimidation? I don't think I'm very intimidating. Is it this one?
Lady, you can turn into a velociraptor. There's levels of intimidation you can definitely achieve.
I
Yeah.
got 6.
Yeah, not very intimidating, unfortunately. It can't see you. It's turned around, so
I'm still proud of myself.
you should be.
Yeah.
Oh, Aika shivers like, oh god. I don't ever want her to say that to me.
She's not even my mom, and I'm affected by it.
Yeah. The recoil.
If you guys wanted emotional damage, I could do psychic damage. That would.
Seems like the closest one.
All right. Well, Aika, your turn.
Alrighty. Let's see. I'm just gonna do that whole smack him with 2 things. Here we go.
Go
Short
ahead.
sword.
All right, do it again because you get advantage,
Oh, okay.
and you're flanking.
sword.
Like, good god. Ah,
Uh,
neither of those
no.
hit, unfortunately.
Ah, poop. Can I hit him with the other one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dagger.
That'd be your bonus action.
Oh, it's a bonus action?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
Will
this
it
is
be
still this is you can roll again because advantage.
Okay. None of these are hitting.
Oh,
I
I'm
think.
sorry. No.
Mm,
To be fair,
an effort was made.
it's a piece of armor. So, and armor does have a high AC, so it is difficult to hit these things most of the
I
time.
was so damaged by Azalea's words. I was like, no, now I am the disappointment.
Oh no.
Oh.
You
So
could
wh-
never
after
disappoint
seeing
me.
Azalea's disappointing face, not directed towards you, but for anyone who's seen Spy X Family, you have the gonk face of just staring direct, like eyes wide open, dot eyes. It's just you're swinging, but you're not really paying attention and looking, and unfortunately, all of them kind of whiff and they're just bouncing off of the vines.
I need to go to therapy after this.
Oh, say, dude.
No, nice high five.
All right, I'm assuming you're not moving.
No, I'm pretty okay right
All
here.
right, Shield Boy's turn. So he has he also, I believe, has disadvantage on his rolls. I'm not sure if they're just his attack rolls. Because he's restrained. The creature's attack. Okay, it's just his attack roll. All right, so gonna roll for strength, see if he can get out. Nope. God damn. He struggled. He continues to struggle. Just absolutely nothing is happening here.
He can still attack us, though, I think.
I don't know because he's so. I mean, I guess he could, but
Yeah,
I don't-
It says that creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage when restrained.
no, that's true. All right. Well, since you're all so close now, let's give him a chance, shall we? Let's give him a
Yeah.
pity. We'll give him a pity attack.
You get a pity swing.
So, with actual
target.
holes in his armored hand now, he turns towards Thrask, and goes to swing for an attack. Let's see. Does a 13 hit? Oh wait. Oh, actually, sorry. Hold on. He's got disadvantage. Beg your pardon. Hold up. What do you get? Oh, there's a 23 for that one. Oh, it's a 13. No, just 13 hit.
Oh, no, armor class is 15.
All right. Well, he goes to swing for you, and just his hand is completely mushed up at this point, and he's still restrained, so absolutely nothing comes of it.
At least you tried.
Yeah.
Some respect.
A for effort.
Shield, my man, go.
Shield just lets out a big, heavy chuckle since the armor turned around away from him. He's just like, how disappointing. I thought I was your target. And then go for another one. 16, baby.
That does hit. Yep.
Roll for damage. Oh,
Oh,
Catch
okay. The floor is yours.
Shield just lets out a big, heavy sigh and just says, humans in their living armor will never stand a chance against the might of Kurtz! And takes that axe and swings straight down through the middle, splitting him in half.
Hi. Nice. All right. Well, as you say, as you do that, the magic holding him together almost seems to spill out into the air, and with one last wail, it just falls to the ground, pattering across the floor.
Oh.
Shield got both kills. Let's go.
Yeah,
Kill
Shield just see Shield's eyes just covered by his hair, and he just kind of slowly lurches up and sighs with relief. Oh, that felt good.
Yes, I'm not much for getting up close and personal, but I can see the benefits of letting out a little energy like that.
Sorry, just
Play off the game.
Yeah. Shield was angry.
All right. Let me just get rid of that circle. So as you do that, the vines. Why can't I grab them? Why can't I grab the circle?
Oh no.
The remnants of my disappointment will never leave.
Oh wait,
There's a lingering
Oh.
feeling.
there we go.
Wow, my disappointment's gone so fast. How rude.
How could this happen to me?
Just
I know,
crying.
it's not I made some mistakes. I pointed out the mistakes. Thanks. That's the disappointment.
It hurts even more now.
Hey! The
Oh!
ducks!
The ducks! Ducks, 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 ducks.
Sucks.
Boss game is D&D. Thank you so much for the raid.
Hey!
How was your stream?
Welcome in, guys.
I'm assuming your session went well.
Well, guys. Okay, well, as you as the remnants of the battle literally fall to the ground, you feel almost like the weight of the room almost lifts. It's an odd feeling, but especially those of you magically attuned, everything just feels lighter in the room, and it feels just so much more pleasant.
Well, now that that's taken care of, was anybody hurt? Is everyone all right?
No, one guy got me on the arm, but I'm all good.
Oh, here, I might be able, well, Azalea, do you want to help with this, or should I?
Yes. I'll do it.
Help the child. Yes.
Don't know why I asked.
Shield immediately warps behind too, like, you all right? You good? Everything fine?
he points towards apparently.
Yeah, just a little mark on my shoulder, but I'm good. I was real brave about all that.
Well, congrats, kid. You got your first battle scar. How's it feel?
Ah, I feel tough and a little sore.
Yeah, you'll get used to that part.
Oh, okay.
I just realized though, this was like our first actual fight together, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I suppose you're right if you don't count what happened in the dream.
Yeah. I'd say we make a pretty good team.
Yes, all of your abilities are quite amazing to see firsthand.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the bear or you to just go full, how do I put this lightly? Dragon mode on him.
Oh, yes, it doesn't happen often, but whenever the need arises, I know how to handle myself, and you just see his frills go back down and just kind of like wrap around his neck, like where you didn't
Aw.
see him before.
Dang.
It's not often I get to do that, but yes, that was quite invigorating, despite the risk of bodily injury.
Yeah, sometimes the risks are worth the reward.
Do I have to roll to use the healing word?
Healing ward.
Healing word.
His word.
No, not roll to hit, but you roll to see how much you heal.
Okay, I want to heal. I want to heal Ica if I can.
Yeah. All right. So you roll your healing ward. 6. Awesome.
6.
All right. So you so a creature of your choice within range regains their hit points 1d4 blah blah blah. And this spell has no effect on them constructs. But yeah, so you put your you put your hand on on the cut that Ica got on the shoulder, and after a very warm feeling and a slight glow of green, you bring your hand up and it's completely healed.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna lightly pat them on the head and then go say goodbye to my bear totem that'll probably be disappearing soon.
So did either of you ever expect she could summon a bear, or was just me?
No, I thought it was just the vines for the moment there.
I think Azalea can do anything.
I wonder. Do we need to buy food if she can just summon birds for us all the time?
Huh?
You don't think she could do that? Could she?
If she could, do you think she would?
Oh, don't make me think about it.
That noise.
Babooga's having an effect on you.
Oh, come on! I was thinking of the delicacies of duck.
While they're talking about that, I'm just going to sit on the floor, pull out my stick, and just chew on it. Just looking
Yeah,
off
she
into
doesn't
the
seem that-
distance.
Oh,
Nanny?
yeah,
Well-
she doesn't seem all that interested in any more summoning right now. But now that we've
Oh, we'll get her one day.
I'm sure. But now that we've taken care of that, we need to find a way to get out of here.
That's a very good point. I wonder if we can get this back open. Can I do a little investigation check on the door?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Nope, that's a 2.
Oh,
Shield seat door,
it big door.
You sure do be door.
Yeah, you look it up and down, and you realize you have absolutely no idea how the engineering of this door.
It's like, all right, I got to admit, I have no idea how any of these things work.
Maybe if you just smack it a little bit, it'll come open.
Kid, I like the way you think.
Hmm.
I'm gonna punch the door.
Oh my
Yeah!
god!
Punch it! Punch it!
the universal skeleton key.
6.
Mm.
Well,
Well, isn't the bear still out?
No, bear, go bye-bye.
the bear can't attack is just a spiritual thing.
Ah, damn.
Well,
I thought maybe.
you punch the door, and you just hear a dong, and just your fist hurts.
I think I'm a little exhausted from the bloodlust before. Sorry.
Hmm.
Well, let's, if that door's not going to work, perhaps there is something else around here we can find.
Is this grass?
Whereabouts?
Right in the back, there's green.
Oh,
You
That should be green.
yeah, you head on over and you can notice there's kind of like a bunch of moss and that sort of thing growing from around about the the bookcase that's there.
Wait, those are bookcases?
Yeah, these are sorry. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell from the top. There's a bunch of dilapidated bookcases and the skeletons around the place. There's two books also laid open outside the next to each of the graves as well.
Are there any books on the bookcases?
Yes, but there's very few, and they're all essentially damp.
Can I move all of them to try and unlock a secret door from Scooby-Doo? Can I move them all down?
You pick up each of the books, and they are pretty much like almost falling apart in your hands, and none of them do anything, unfortunately.
Well, that didn't work like how I wanted it to.
Sad times.
Is there any kind of like breeze coming from this area?
So you like under the book. Oh, Birdhouse! Thank you very much for the 100 bits. Thank you.
Aw,
Hey.
thanks, Birdhouse.
You put your hand under, and you can't really feel any kind of breeze now.
Rude. Can I move the bookcase?
Well, before you do that, Thraska, do you want to do something? Because you haven't done anything. As the not that. Sorry, that sounded really bad. The others have had a chance to do something.
Oh, I see how it is. I wanted to at least look at the books that are outside some of these crypts here, like what's been laid out.
Okay.
I don't know if I can't remember if I did that the last session I was here.
No, you didn't get a chance, I don't think. So you head on over to the book. It's very, very beautifully made. The cover is actually metallic, which and as you open it, it's in very good condition considering. There's a little bit of damp on the sides, but damage is not so much. And what you kind of notice, could you roll me an investigation?
Sure thing. That is a 20.
And it was nearly nat. As you're flicking through, you notice that it's a bunch of generic random information kind of about the Lord who's in this grave right now. But as you get to the end, you know, especially with your arcanic knowledge and your thirst for knowledge, you notice that the very back of the book is a bit too thick. And you kind of peel off the edge very slightly, and it reveals a very small little leather-bound journal.
Oh. Now what are you doing in here? So can I just pull the journal out from the
Yes,
book laying
absolutely.
there?
You pull it out and you unwrap unwrap it, and it unveils itself. And from what you can tell, this seems to be a personal reconciliation from the Lord himself. And
Ooh.
one of the first things that you read of it is, of my many sins, amongst the most foul is the origin of the wealth that feeds the city of Hapori. Found and not earned, stolen from a creature with ancient ties. I'm sure my closest knights are planning to end my life of this night, and only during the end of it do I truly wish for it, so that I may redeem myself in any upcoming next life.
You said the treasure came from another creature that had it.
Of my many sins, amongst the most foul is the origin of the wealth that feeds the city of Hapori. Found and not earned, stolen from a creature with ancient ties.
Something had a
Ooh.
hoard of treasure.
Ooh.
Now that's interesting.
Interesting.
Seems like this lord had some more dirty dealings than we realized, but at least he had his own regrets in the end.
as you read that passage, you notice that the grave in front of you, which is slightly askew, you notice a glowing, almost blue energy from within.
Oh. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this could be. I need to be careful here. I will. Yeah, I will go ahead and see if I can open up the crypt a little bit more to peek in.
Go ahead. You can.
Do I need a strength check? Or
Yeah,
anything
go
like
on. Give me
that?
a strength check just for the fun.
This may not be good. I am.
Sorry, the revelation of chat. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
hey!
yes.
19. Dang.
19.
Oh.
Damn.
Plus
Right.
0.
Well, the adrenaline coursing through your veins from that previous fight is still clearly having some effect, and you essentially just push it completely off. And as you do, essentially what seems like, I mean, you can clearly see the armor and the remnants of the Lord, and you notice that he's holding what seems like a metallic lantern that is glowing blue.
Ooh.
Oh. Does that just thinking to myself, does that evoke like any of the imagery from when I saw in the dream, like those floating phylacteries of any kind? Does it look similar?
No, it does not. It is a
Okay.
it is a rather expensive looking, bit worn down now, but one of those like rectangular lanterns you would hold with like a gas thing in it, but it's glowing a blue energy within it. Would you like to roll me an Arcana?
Well, surely. Hey, that is 19.
Damn.
Oh goddamn! All right, fantastic.
Lizard Wizard's on point today.
Right? Let's
Mhm.
go.
I'm feeling it.
So you rub your hand across it a little bit and kind of close your eyes to try and feel the energies of it. And you remember in your readings in your homeland of an item that this looks very, very familiar to. You remember this as a ghost lantern. Something
Oh.
which holds a restless spirit trapped inside. And you know for fact that when holding this lantern, you are able to command a spirit.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
I will. Is this really what I think it is? Oh, I need to be careful with this. Yeah, I will pick it up.
Fantastic. All right. So outside of roleplay, this is a ghost lantern, a wondrous item of rarity. A restless spirit is trapped inside the lantern. While holding the lantern, you can command the spirit as a bonus action to shed bright light within a 30-foot radius, or a dim light for an additional 30 feet. While holding the lantern, you can use an action to order the spirit to leave the lantern and duplicate the effect of a mage hand spell.
Ooh.
If you
Oh.
fall unconscious within 10 feet of the lantern, the spirit will emerge from it and magically stabilize you with a single touch.
Oh, damn.
Oh, what?
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Okay.
dang.
The spirit is bound to the lantern and cannot be harmed, tuned, or raised from the dead. Casting a dispel evil or good spell on the lantern releases the spirit to the afterlife.
Hmm.
Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the details for that item later, but
Mm-hmm.
I would hold on to that one if I were you.
yeah. So, friends, I hope you don't think ill of me for taking this from the grave, but this could be a very useful item for us.
I
What
mean,
is
why?
it?
This could is this can I tell if this is something I need to attune to?
Let me double check. It does require an achievement.
Ah, okay. So I would need to take at least an hour to sit with it before I could actually use it.
That's fine. Probably just do it when we need to do a rest.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. This lantern could be very useful in us expanding our various skills wherever we go. My only question is, why was this lord buried with this to begin with?
You
Is
think
it-
maybe it's his?
Do you think maybe it's him?
I mean, it's a possibility. Maybe it's a fitting punishment if, this is what the guy's been getting his wealth from.
There's various possibilities, but if I am able to attune to this and control it, it could provide us many different answers. I don't know if the ghost would actually communicate with us, but it would be able to listen to me and provide us extra skills whenever we explore.
Wait, but that means that there's a spirit trapped in there.
There
Why
is,
don't you
yes.
just set it free?
Well, it may be wise to think on that before you do, because most of the time spirits that are trapped in these are restless and could be potentially dangerous, but if they've been in there for so long, maybe the rage has kind of boiled down. I don't know.
Yeah, kid, sometimes there's some spirits that are best to be left contained and set free.
It just
Is that
kinda
a
seems
box
mean.
friend?
It could be, if I learn how to harness it properly.
Well, I'd say hold on to it if it can help us. And, usually I'm not one for grave robbing, but considering this seems to be how the town's getting by, it feels more fitting as an eye for an eye.
I like
A
the
fair
box
point.
friend. You
If
can
there was
take your
something-
friend anywhere in the
Yeah.
box.
Well, we had something in here. Azalea opened the other crypt the last time. Was there anything else that was hiding in there besides her, like, falling in and getting, giving the mummy in there a kiss?
No, there's just the remnants of what you considering the top of the grave is carved into the shape of a woman. You would assume would be someone of import and a female to the lord.
That was my other box friend.
Well, I can think of a few
For God's sake, it's the box ghost.
I swear. Why didn't I think of that?
Well,
God.
if you need to attune to it, I might actually have an idea.
Oh?
Well, if I remember correctly, that guy was going to come back to collect our remains if, the living armor did what they were supposed to do. Who knows how long that'll take, but we could come back and surprise him, and by that point, you'll be attuned to that. Am I correct?
Tis true, Do we really want to wait around here that long till he comes back? We don't know how long that could be.
Oh, could we take a nap?
We could.
I mean,
That
I've
was
slept
one-
in worse.
There was one thing I wanted to check. Over here on the right, I noticed it looks like a bunch of roots coming out of this wall. Can I investigate
Ooh.
this a little bit more?
Absolutely.
Roll for investigation, I guess?
Or
Alright.
nature, whichever.
Never mind. Natural 20!
Hell
Jesus Christ.
yeah!
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, you kneel down to investigate the what do you call them? The roots of the tree, and as you take a deeper look at it, you notice that they do appear to be coming up from above, and they have essentially burst through the walls. You know that for a fact that it's hard to say because you did get a nat 20, but it wasn't nature, so you're just
Yeah,
investigating.
I didn't think about that because nature's actually my higher thing here.
Yeah, so you're only investigating them. So
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you one thing for it. The fact that you do know that for roots and for example the plants over there to be growing, they do need to have some. They definitely needed to have has a sustainable water source.
So after, would I be able to assume that there could be like an opening that these plants came from that could like lead, up and out, or do they look like they go deeper into the floor?
They look like they go They look like they're kind of going into the wall, and then you can't really tell.
This is interesting. This plant growing down here, it shouldn't be here for this long unless there is something that was actually sustaining it. I'm wondering if there is some kind of cavern on the other side that grows.
We can punch a hole through the wall.
I don't know. I'm just trying to see if there is any other possible way out of here except for that door.
Can I try to punch the wall?
You absolutely may. Which wall are you
Awesome.
choosing to hit?
Right next to the thorns, or right behind it.
Okay.
Is it a strength check? Strength.
You are punching, right?
Yeah, I mean, basically,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
strength
yeah,
check.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to
Awesome,
miss
awesome.
it. So.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. I don't know how to do that. Here we go. Found it. I got an 8.
You got to punch it. Nothing really happens. It's solid stone.
No, man. Well, I tried everything I got.
Well, how about this? It takes about an hour for me to attune to this, and I believe once I am able to attune to this lantern, it should help me. The spirit will allow me to manipulate things from a distance. That door that we came through was closed by some kind of lever, wasn't it?
That's true.
If I can get this ghost to work for us, we might be able to get it to open this door again.
Wait,
Well-
Oh,
Yeah, it might.
I have a question. Is it possible to cast Entangle somewhere near the door to see if I could get it to pull the lever down?
Oh.
Brain blast?
yeah.
Interesting.
I
thinking a
don't
bit.
believe you can control the vines specifically.
Oh, rude. Alright,
Well-
can I do a nature thingy majiggy with the plant?
Oh, the plants at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now I've got to remember.
I do
where the button
I
is.
will say I do applaud your your thought processes here. Very cool.
Oh, there it is. Buttons.
So, I mean, logically, it would make sense. It gives an hour for Thras to attune to it. It gives us a short rest, and like maybe potentially the guy comes back and like, oh shit, you ain't dead.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 9.
Do you not have
Oh.
advantage on nature checks? Is that not a thing for druids?
Apparently, I don't.
That's stupid. No, I don't know.
That
No.
is dumb.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. Roll again. I'm sorry. That's
There
bullshit.
you go.
That's
Are
stupid.
these hot takes in our
I got
Oh
the
my
same.
God.
Oh, God.
Mother Nature really said no.
Uh,
Okay. All right. Well, you head on closer to the plants. You kneel down to you're kind of like stroking them and kind of like feeling them and trying to get like an idea of exactly what they are. Could the rest of you do a perception check for me?
Most certainly, sir.
Okay.
That's
Oh.
a 12.
I got a 7.
That's a 2.
Jesus Christ.
I literally have one eye. How am I doing this?
Azalea, could you do a
It's a very
perception
good
check as
eye.
well, please?
oh, perception and.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, whoop.
Nice.
Wow, my natural one or passive one was better.
All right. With the 12, Yeah, no, I can't do it. None of you have really noticed anything unusual going on.
Okay.
Well, since everything seems safe and sound, you guys want to take a nappy poo? I call one of the graves. That looks like
Oh.
a comfy bed.
Well, either that, I could teach you how to swing the sword a little better, so you don't miss 4 times.
Aw.
That's up to you, kid. If you want to take a
Emotional
nap.
damage -3.
Look, sometimes the dad has to tell the truth.
Can I just glare at Shield, please?
Sure.
What?
I'm glaring. Can I intimidate him?
You may.
I'm doing a save throw.
Oh, you don't even have to. I got a 5.
I got an 8 anyway.
I'm just glaring at you from across the room.
You stand up, but you kind of have like the puffed out cheeks.
Like, he's gonna go into the grave and be like, I feel like I deserve to be here now.
Oh no.
Thras walks over and pats his head. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're Thrask now.
It's
yeah.
Shield. My brain.
Tell you
I mean,
what.
I can go over and pat his head too if that'll make you feel better.
Tell you what, Thrask. Can you roll me a wisdom check?
A wisdom check. Oh,
Mhm.
Just a check, not a saving
He's
throw?
really trying to get us out
No,
of his
a
room.
check.
He's like, yeah.
check. Okay. Okay, 15.
Okay, so from when you remember having what's it called? Detect Magic on.
Uh-huh.
You vaguely remember seeing the room didn't really have you saw the blue energies because I think the blue is current duration. What are the let me double check I got that right. Schools of Magic. Oh, sorry, beg your pardon. The conjuration is actually orange. So you remember seeing the oranges from those. But during the fight, you do remember at some point seeing almost like a transparent aura somewhere on the back wall, which would point to points towards illusion.
Oh. I know a little bit of illusion magic.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, Thrask will just start, he's just gonna start, like, starting in the corner and just kind of, like, going around, just, like, tapping on different parts of the wall, trying to see if anything is different or gives way, or is there something that doesn't seem right.
As you approach the back, you start hitting the wall and putting your ear to it. And as you get to the edge of the bookcase, you notice one of your fingers goes through the wall.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, clever. Friends, I believe we may have another way out of this.
Is it through death and despair?
Jeez.
Aika, want to see a magic trick?
Yes!
I just stepped through the wall.
Whoa!
Even Shield's like, how the hell did he do that?
And surprise! And back out.
Whoa!
Oh, God! Boo! Thras, do not give an old man a heart attack right now. Jesus.
Can I do that? All right, I'm gonna run just like that one wizard movie I watched, or show picture thingy.
Everyone's
Well,
thinking, what's a movie?
Only live once. Whoosh.
You kind of you push the bookcase out of the way, and you can see that the plants are kind of going into the wall and not through it. Which is why.
That's why you didn't want me messing with the bookcase. Ah, gotcha.
Well, no, that was what I was trying to get the nature check to do.
Ah,
I
okay.
see.
I was trying to see if there was wind from underneath it to see if there was any kind of.
There is not
like,
wind, no.
I would have gladly waited to beat that guy's ass if he came back. Be like, well, time to go collect all the loot. Oh shit.
He did say he'll see you in a couple of days.
Oh,
Days,
days.
yeah.
Okay, we would have been dead by then. Yeah,
Well, maybe
No,
not. Just
I've got berries.
it's true.
Yeah.
And we did get
Yeah.
food.
Hmm.
We could have stuck it out.
Yeah,
Maybe.
just camped.
Well,
Aiko would have been bouncing off the walls.
What do you mean could have? We still can.
we just go back in there, on our own volition, just hanging out.
I choose to be here now that I know there's a
Mhm.
way out.
Mhm.
Ooh.
A whole new passage through here, it would seem.
so
Huh.
I'm just gonna put a graphic up because there's not really a map for this bit, but for everything else. There we go. Alright, so as you go on through the illusioned wall, you're greeted with what almost looks like very makeshift looking stairs. And
Huh?
it's very dark, and as you begin to kind of descend further down the makeshift stairs, nothing but darkness and the sounds of dripping to keep you company. You tread very carefully on these very damp stairs. As you continue to see a faint light illuminating on the ground, reflecting from the water at the end of the stairwell, a strong metallic taste stings your tongue in conjunction with the smell of very old dank water. You finally make it to the end of this winding staircase, makeshift staircase, and it's taking you a reasonable amount of time to get here. You finally make it to the end, and you're greeted with a cavern of epic proportions. It is absolutely huge. A natural circular formation appears to have been carved out over all the walls to make it seem almost completely circular. As your eyes move around to take in this discovery, you catch some light filtering in from the ceiling, interrupted by very thick roots of a tree. And the roots, you notice, are wrapping around the walls of the ceiling as well. Your eyes kind of divert down to the center, where there are various strange rocky formations, and scattered among those are worn and ruined curios and art frames, and bits of canvas. And at the center of these various rocky formations are also shimmering pieces of very few pieces of shimmering what looks like gold, reflecting from the light above.
Well, I'll be damned.
And this place is pretty.
Yes, this is remarkable. I think we may have just found a bit of our Lord's hoard.
So it would seem. Yeah. The question is, do we bring it with us or do we leave it?
We should return it to the creature it was stolen from.
I should point out the flickering, like everything, all the pieces of any art frames and canvases and all that are all completely like rotten, destroyed, and any gold pieces are very few between. Like you see maybe 10 at most.
Mm.
Well, I kind of think that's the right idea. If there's anything we can salvage, we should try to find it and bring it back to who it belongs to. It only seems right.
Who has the
Yeah.
highest natural perception?
I
14, I think.
so do I.
14?
Yeah,
Passive? You mean passive perception?
Sorry, passive. Yeah, sorry.
yeah
Oh,
passive.
yeah, not me.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Mine's a 9.
So Azalea and Shield, as everyone else is looking around and looking down, you kind of notice that the tallest rock formation is kind of like smoothed at the top, and you notice what looks like a very strange, almost smooth wooden looking structure at the top of it.
Hello. Shield kind of makes his way over and climbs up to see if he can get there.
Okay. Shield, you begin heading your way over to the center of this huge cavern. What's everyone else want to do?
Can I follow Shield?
You absolutely can.
Doing that.
Do the same.
You're following as well? Okay. Thrask, what are
Yeah.
you doing?
I see all of them going to that. I'm just gonna take one quick look around the pile that's kind of like in the middle where the light is shining down, see if there's anything else I can perceive.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
So perception or investigation?
Well, if you're just trying to, are you just trying to look around, or are you actually trying to
So,
like
yeah,
dig past things?
I can kind of. Yeah, I see like the paintings and the gold and things and such. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that just looks out of the ordinary in this pile.
Not really. You kind of move around a few frames, and you can see kind of like ripped canvas and a few very like worn down old painting pieces, but it's all in tatters.
All right. And the paintings, like, so even if they're in tatters, like I can't make out like what's on the paintings at all, like if it's a person or some kind of event.
No, they've been here for a long time.
Okay. All right. It's like, I think I've done enough grave robbing for one day. I'll just go along with where the group's at.
Fair enough.
What a line.
I've got 2 treasures out of this cave.
Okay. Well, as you do so, Shield, you make it up first, climbing up the formation with everyone behind you and Thras lagging behind a little bit. And as you get up the top, you notice kind of like on its side a little bit, with kind of what looks, it's kind of drooped to the side, but you find, of all things, a wagon. And
Wow.
it's quite a decent size, actually. It's quite big. And from the outside, it's clearly wet. It's got kind of like a lot of moss covering around it.
Wow. This
Oh,
might come in
maybe-
handy.
We could
Andy, I
probably
sent
put
you a
all the stuff
message,
in
by the
there.
way.
Sorry?
I sent you a message.
Oh, right.
Sheila.
Yep.
Sheila looks it over curiously and just like, oh. Honestly, if we're gonna be traveling, if we can get this thing out of here, this might come in handy.
Oh, and then afterwards we can use it for like me traveling with you. You can pull me, I can push you. It'd be great.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? Can I check to see if there is a possibility there's something to hang the lantern on it?
Yeah. So you're at the back side of it right now. And you kind of walk around it. And just give me 1 second.
Ooh, nice picture change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And as you kind of walk around the side of it, you notice coming up from underneath it and to the sides, you notice these huge-looking bone structures almost, kind of emerging from underneath it, and kind of covering the back side of it, as well as forming around the door and the front of it. And as you get to the front, you notice mounted at the top of the front is what looks like almost a very lizardish looking skull with an elongated head. And underneath that, you notice there is a hook hanging.
Oh. Shield kind of looks over to Thrask into the lantern and says, I think that goes there.
Oh, you think the lantern is part of this wagon itself?
I mean, if it is a guiding lamp, what more perfect of a job could it be to be the wagon that guides its travelers to where they need to go?
I suppose you do have a point. Yes, I mean, I don't see why not. We shouldn't try it.
Yeah, couldn't hurt.
Fear is gone, experimentation is now.
Nice.
As you head on up, you put the lantern on the front of it, and it kind of illuminates it a little bit more. And you notice on the side where you see kind of like a door that is just swung open. It's already open. It didn't just swing open.
Oh. Well, looks to Azalea and just kind of smiles. Ladies first.
Zayla's just gonna stare at you and just look confused.
Yeah.
Ladies do what first?
You get to go into the cool cabin cart thing first.
Can I, it's made out of like wood and stuff, right?
Mhm.
I don't see any metal on it like immediately, or
You kind of investigate a little bit further, and you notice it's adorned with like an almost sort of like orangish metal with some decorations.
it wouldn't step on them, right? If I was to walk in it.
No.
Okay, then yeah, I'll hop in then.
Okay. So as you hop on in, anyone who is could you all roll me an Arcana check?
Oh.
Certainly.
Okay.
11.
13.
Dirty 20.
Holy crap.
5.
Azalea, as you went and enter on in, you kind of only get a very little bit of this, but everyone else, when you the second you're close to this thing, you kind of hear within your head almost the sound of like
What?
did it come through?
Sorry?
Did it
No.
come through? Oh fuck.
No, I didn't.
It kind
Okay.
of broke up.
Did that come through?
I heard wind blowing.
Yes,
Was that
basically
the
you
wind?
you hear essentially like. So hold on, let me just double check Discord isn't doing that stupid thing.
Yeah, it is,
Oh, it
it's
is.
still
Okay,
breaking
never
a little
mind.
bit,
Okay,
yeah.
hold on. You hear essentially.
Is one of you breathing really hard?
I was just about to ask which one of us is super excited right now.
Oh, that'd be me.
Oh, I'm excited too.
But you're hearing this within your head.
Oh, right. So it's like bone conduction headphones. Shield just like mutters, "Hello."
You have there's no response of any kind.
Hmm.
It's the asthma demon. God damn it.
Oh gosh,
Hmm.
I hate that so much.
Been here a long time. It's had to breathe in some bad air.
Oh no.
Well, anyway, as you enter in, is anyone following?
Oh yeah, I'll go in.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I want to see what's inside.
Okay. Well, as you enter on in, you notice it's surprisingly spacious in here, actually. More than you would have thought. And it's warm inside.
Oh.
You notice it's also decorated with beautiful carved wood decor and furniture. And in the center is a harp leaning on a desk against the wall. A very small harp.
Hmm.
I'm
Oh,
gonna touch it.
you guys, we have a house.
Oh, you think we can live here?
So
mean-
you're going to approach and touch it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Kid,
as
do you know how to play?
No.
All right, try it.
All right.
as you head on up to the harp, you kind of pull your hand against the strings, and it makes a very beautiful sound.
Ooh.
Oh.
As that happens, you notice the wagon seems to kind of move left and right, and it gets a
Oh.
little bit faster and a little bit bigger, and then as it shakes entirely, you are all knocked to the ground.
Whoa,
Ah,
Me.
kid, what did you do?
I was
Within-
playing the harp.
With inside, the candles light up, and all of a sudden, all of you are pulled back against the back of it. The door slams shut,
Oh, sweet Kurtz.
ah!
and it begins rushing forwards
Oh.
down the rocky formations, and it bursts through what looks like outside of the window some roots, heading over the stone hills and walls, and emerging out to a bursting sunlight that bursts straight through the windows. And as it stops, it kind of skids to the side, opens the door, and all four of you are flung out.
Oh God.
Me.
Oh, right in the good eye.
That was awesome.
And-
Holy shit.
I didn't know trees
Shucks.
could move.
The door slams shut, and the cart moves of its own volition to face and it kind of, as you see, as it turns, you see the skull at the top. The eyes light up an orange and yellow, almost like flame.
It's the boy. The intro.
Oh!
Is-
Oh, shiz, man! I didn't even put that together.
I had a feeling. That's why I was just like, wait a second.
from the
Eh?
intro and the card from the outro.
Oh, snap.
They're the same thing.
They are.
What do you think you're doing?
What?
Hi.
Did you like the music I played?
And it kind of stretches a bit more. You don't just go inside something. And
It kind of looks down at you, and it's just essentially just has an puzzled look upon you. It's just like, who are you?
Oh,
Well, we were
Micah?
about to ask you the same thing.
I'm Micah.
I'm Shield, and to be fair, we just figured you were just a cart. Sorry.
Yes, I am Trask the Inquisitive, and I put the little lantern on the side of you, so hopefully that was all right.
Give me 1 second.
Did you just call me a cart?
All right. Well, as it's kind of staring you all down.
my name is Powder High. How long have I been there?
I wish we could give you a definitive answer.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh,
Where am I? What year is it?
You know exactly what year it is, so you clearly just mentioned it to him.
Hmm.
This
Is
makes
here
no sense.
XXXX.
This makes no sense. Okay, where?
You can clearly see that it's not a motive because it's a wagon, but you can clearly tell from its voice that it doesn't really know where it is, what it's doing, or even what it is.
Can you recall the last thing you remember?
I just remember darkness and him and then something. No. I remember laying my head to rest. Now this, just this. I don't remember anything else.
Oh, so you were not always a vehicle then?
Maybe I don't know.
Well, we actually found you in the catacombs of one Lord Centerfew. There was a deep cave that you were sitting in, and you were sitting amongst some other old treasures and things like that. And it seemed like you had been there for quite some time, my friend.
Well, you are the first people I've had contact with. Well, it is your duty to help me find out exactly what's going on. Get in.
It's our duty.
I suppose that's fair. We did kind of barge into you without asking. Sorry.
Yeah, as you the door opens, and the candles light up with inside.
Shield, he said duty.
I know.
Yeah.
you said the name of the cart was what again?
Parahi. P-A-R-A-H-I.
Parahai. Okay.
Sounds draconic.
Do you want to roll for that?
Oh.
I guess. History check, I guess. 19, sweet.
It's
There
not
we go.
draconic.
It's not draconic. Okay.
Oh.
There you go.
Wow. Okay.
Aren't you glad you made that roll?
I'm now gonna go back into the cave and go back in the same crypt I was in to go
Yep.
sit in shame.
But yes, as you have all figured out, you have acquired the magical carriage from the outro.
Yay.
Hey.
Happy. All right.
Live. It's
First thing.
alive.
Revenge against that human who threw us in here.
Huh?
Oh,
Just kidding.
Well, yeah, he's going to be surprised when nobody is left there. But
He's gonna be surprised when we roll up in front of his house and I smack his face in.
if we go back to town and see anybody else screaming to find their son, we can safely assume that may be them.
That's probably a good guess. Also, I think having the magic talking cart might get us some reputation with our little contest we're a part of, just saying.
Oh, yes. And also, if I am to... This may be a good idea, but if I reveal to the leader of the town now what is actually going on with the wealth of said town, that could be very game-changing news.
That could be 50-50, though. It depends on how knee-deep that guy in particular is in with this sort of
That
situation.
is a very good point.
Thrasks approaches the present lord. Your money's stolen. He just gets shot.
Like I said, he's not the wisest guy.
Well,
Don't make me animate a new intro, please.
well, as you come out, you notice that it's you've emerged into a small patch of forest with a big tree next to you, and you notice you're probably about maybe a mile or so away from Hapori, which you can see in the distance lit up in the sky.
Hey.
So we're not too far away. Wonderful.
Guess not. Shield turns to Power High and it's like, so, what is the duty we have been assigned to help you with?
Duty 2.
You will find out. You will help me, assist me in finding out what's going on.
Oh,
I have
And-
absolutely no memory of anything until this moment. My past is, I don't know. But you awoke me. I am your responsibility now.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, do we just wash you or something?
You may wash me so that my enemies may feel my wrath.
You're
And pray tell, who are your enemies?
Pretty much everyone until I understand who they are.
I bet that they're bugs.
You know what? I like the way he thinks. I'm glad we woke him up.
We've made a tree friend, talking tree friend.
Shield leans over to Azalea. That makes 2 box friends now.
Talking box.
Well, as you're on there, you essentially, I'm assuming you're gonna head straight towards Hapori, probably.
Oh, hell yeah! I've got vengeance, man.
Well, you head on over to there, and as the cart wheel is going on, the ride inside, like I said, it feels nice and warm inside, almost like there's a fire, but there isn't one. And the ride is very smooth, and you look out of the window and you can see you're going at quite a substantial speed. So you make it to the crossroads of Hapori within, very quickly.
Wow.
And as you do, some of you have dark vision, right?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
got 60 feet of it.
Same.
So Azalea and Shield, as you're looking out, you notice a very familiar face walking up the crossroads. It's a human.
Who is it? Is it my son?
No,
Aw.
You
Is
notice-
it
you notice this person seems to be wearing the same garbs as the gentleman who led you to the crypt.
the Shield immediately stands up and pokes his head out of the window. Well.
You're doing a drive-by?
Boy,
We're about
wanker!
to be.
Okay, your voice bellows from without of it, and the guy looks up, and you can't really miss what he's seeing right now. A very strange cart approaching, and he looks and sees, and you just see his face from a distance. It almost looks like the blood just leaves his body, and he turns and begins to run.
Parhai, follow him.
You see the eyes of the cart bolt to the right, and he's looking down at you as you're in the window.
Why? Who is he?
Enemy.
His
His eyes turn red, and he does a right turn and heads straight towards him and turns in front of him.
Yes!
That was the code word.
Shield immediately jumps out of the cart and just looms over this guy. Hi. What's up?
He falls to the ground on his arse and has his hands kind of up to you. It's just how did you get out?
Oh, no. No times for how.
Ika's gonna
You-
run up to Shield, immediately.
You've got 5 seconds to tell me why.
Look, okay. I take people down into the crypt, and I take their items for the guy at the general store. Okay? I steal things, I give them to him, I fence them to him, and he sells them on. Okay?
How many? How many have you killed for this?
Look, we have to survive one way or another. I don't do anything. I just leave them there, and I sell the things to him. The whole idea is his. Okay?
Shield grabs, because he heard the word survive, and he pulls him up by the collar with the one good eye and glares at him. Survive my ass. You murdered people in cold blood just for some cash. How dare you? If I catch wind you do this ever again, I will make sure Kurtz sees you personally.
Look, man. If not me, somebody else will do it. Okay? This is bigger than you think, okay?
I don't care how many people do it. As long as one less person does it, that's good enough for me.
Okay, no, okay. Let me go. And I will talk against him, okay?
You already threw my ass into a crypt along with my friends. What makes you think I'm going to trust you this time?
Because I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I clearly can't beat all of you, okay?
Insight check.
Do it.
All right, go ahead.
13.
Yeah, let me think. Okay. You can clearly see that there's a bit of panic. He's holding calmer than you would think, but he's clearly understood he's not in the power position at the moment. He's clearly just willing to give this guy up. So.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Thrask steps out of the cart as well. He goes, "So, you say that you've been working for the general store, man. Very interesting. We happened to run into him just before we went with you to the little catacombs."
Oh, so you've seen him then?
Yes, and what he does to certain people, like the little elven girl we saw before. Like, he turns to Shield and it's like, he must have been involved with what happened with Farah as well.
Oh, I bet.
Hey, look,
So yes,
I don't know
willing,
anything about an elven girl, okay? There's not just me involved in this, okay?
Hey, Shield, I think we should tie him up and take him to the store and confront the manager ourselves.
You want, kid? It's not a bad idea.
Oh, no. You cannot take me directly to him.
No, we're
And
going
why
to.
is that?
No. Take me to the guards and I will speak against it. I will not do it in front of him.
Take him to it. Hey, Azalea, do you got like anything you can like tie him up with?
You know what? I find it very interesting. You're more terrified of him than the guards. Why?
Look, certain organizations are involved. I will die. At least with the guards, I will be imprisoned.
Well, if you deal with Shield, you'll die too. So you should come with us.
And trust me, Kurtz is a heavy punisher even in death.
Oh, I don't think you're the kind of people to kill.
Oh, you don't think? Thrask's frills pop up and you just kind of go.
Shield just smirks. He's like, I'm a mercenary.
And
There's
then
nothing.
I could just
Yeah,
flexes his
I also
muscles.
don't think you're the kind of people who have done time. You are outside one of the biggest cities in this entire continent. You are within eyeshot of the guards. You commit murder, you think they're gonna give a shit about what I've done.
Well,
Take
there's
me to
other
the
ways to
guards.
punish somebody.
Take me to the guards, or I scream bloody murder.
All right. On one condition. Azalea, tie him up.
I'm gonna use Entangle as like a rope.
Good God.
Loves that spell.
You do have some hemp rope in your skit.
But I could make him suffer. Okay, I'm gonna tie him up as tight as possible with my rope.
I'm gonna take out my sock and shove it in his mouth,
Ooh.
and then
There you go.
tie his mouth.
Yeah,
That
we
way he
don't
won't
need to
say
hear any
anything.
more of this for now.
I'm gonna
Yep.
pat him on the head afterwards because I don't know.
And
He
then-
looks like he needs a pat.
And
on the
then
head.
Shield just hoists him up and puts him over his shoulders. All right. Let's get moving.
Frills go back down. was like, Parahi, do you see the Parahai? Sorry. Do you see that town up ahead of us there, about a mile away?
You're at the crossroads. You're outside of the city, pretty much.
Okay. All right. So, if we're just like right outside the city, would guards already be standing there?
You're essentially the crossroads is pretty much like you're in you can see the guards in the distance, but you wouldn't be able to hear anything basically. So if you made enough noise, they would be looking and they would see you.
Well, let's try to make this as amicable as possible. Let's just go into the city, find some guards, and make this guy confess, and tell him we also have witness testimony, I guess that's what it's called, from students from the Arcanium that can back up what the general store owner is doing.
Good.
So we're not going to confront the owner ourselves?
If
It may be better to get him off the streets. Officially. We're still in this contest, too. If we do things off the book, we may be thrown out of it quickly.
But what about if he runs?
Oh, trust me, we have a cart. We'll catch up with him if he tries to run.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now then.
So you all start heading towards the entrance of Hapori. The cart, Parahai essentially is following behind you. You're getting a few odd looks of like, what the hell? The cart's moving by itself. What's going on? This is oh, it must be something from the Arcanium. They're always up to special incantations and all that kind of thing. So it's moving along, and it essentially it gets to the end. You guys get to the entrance of Hapori, and one of the guards. It's not very busy right now because it's like the pitch of night, so there's only really like a couple of guards, and they kind of approach you and just kind of halt you. And what are you doing with a body in the entrance of Hapori?
Well, we came to deliver, how do I put this? A grave robber, straight to you. Is that, Aika, remove the sock.
All right. I remove sock.
All right, well, he's just not saying anything at the moment.
I slap him in the face.
God, the guy's just kind of looking at you. It's like, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, well, I thought that maybe he couldn't talk because my feet stink so bad. So then if I slap him, maybe he'll wake back up.
I mean, Sheila just kind of leans in and whispers, I could always just bring you to the general store.
You hear a sigh. You kind of turn him around so he's facing the guards. Hey. And they kind of just look at him and it's just like, and the guards are sighing. Okay, what's been going on?
Are you asking us or asking him?
Yeah.
He's asking you guys.
Okay.
Well, to start with, this man went around the streets parading. He was looking for his lost son, recruited us, threw us into one of the crypts to leave us to die, and told us he'd be back in a few days to come collect anything we had.
And to add on top of that, we're not the only ones he has done this to. We're just the latest of a series of groups that have tried to do this.
He looks, the guard kind of looks you all up and down. You have any evidence to this matter?
We have witness testimony as to what he's been doing here.
Witness testimony from an underdyer.
And no, there is a student that currently sits in the Arcanium who has had dealings with the man this man works for. He has been This man has been delivering all the goods he steals from the catacombs and takes them to the general store owner up the street there. And the same owner has been harassing students of the Arcanium as well, and this student would be able to confirm this.
They kind of one of the guards. There's three guards, and one of them has kind of more of like a plumage on his helmet, of kind of like a red. And he turns to the other two, and kind of just gestures his head to the side. They walk on over and grab the guy off of your shoulder, and take him in. He says, okay, come with me, and he starts to head on inside of Hapori.
Shield just follows because it's usually what he's used to as a mercenary.
Ika's gonna whisper to Shield, saying, "Hey, what if they're working together?
Only one way to find out, kid.
But what about if we get trapped in there?"
I think we have a good battle plan.
Ah, right.
Okay. So you follow on in. You behind you, you hear a thunk as Parahai the wagon tries to enter in as well, but kind of just hits the entrance because there's nothing opened.
Oh.
Oh.
And you kind of just hear hear within his head, it's like, and he kind of just backs up and is just
I'll wait here.
Aw.
Yes,
Don't worry. We'll be back.
Can I pat him?
You may.
Cool, I'm gonna pat him, and I'm gonna tell him it's okay. We'll be back soon.
You feel a warm tingle from the skull as you pat it.
Oh.
Aw.
Good. I'll bring you back a snack.
Well, as you enter on in, you're following the head guard, and you head on in through the over the bridge and into the commerce center, and you see the other two guards taking him a further on straight ahead over a bridge further in, and the head guard heads on over to the center of the commerce areas. Where does this pharaoh reside?
The general store owner.
The student is part of the Arcane Arcanium.
The Arcane Arcanium, okay. They reside within the housing area. So he heads on over to the housing area. As he does a few inquiries with a few people to see where she is, and he gets the right house for her, and he knocks on the door, and Farah comes to the door. Oh, hello. It's quite late. What is this about?
Yes, sorry to disturb you this late, Farah, but we have something important we hope you will be able to help us with.
She kind of rubs her eyes a little bit, and it's just like, oh, it's you. And
Yes, hello again.
oh, and head captain. Oh, hello. Yes, what can I help you with?
Farah, this man has apparently been working with the general store owner in stealing items from people who he's led into the catacombs of Lord Centerview. Can you confirm for these guards here that the general store owner has indeed been stealing items from people and reselling them as his own?
Yes. My recently departed grandmother's estate was stolen from, and I tracked it down, and the rings and necklace I found it in the general store being sold for extortionate prices. And the head captain kind of looks to her, as kind of nodding and agreeing. Unfortunately, this has not been the first time I've heard of this. But the general store is certainly a new lead for this. If you would write your testimony, if you would come to the guards thing in the morning, barracks in the morning, Miss Farah, and claim your statement, we will do an investigation into this for you. She's still extremely tired. Yes, of course. And she looks to all of you and just kind of grabs your hands, Raskus. Thank you, all of you.
This is the least we could do. We said we would help you however we could.
Well, this is not. You don't normally see this in Hapori. Kind of live or fight or die, really.
Well, what can we say? We're new here.
And hopefully, hopefully more newcomers like yourself stay. And with that, she kind of waves you goodbye and closes the door. The guard captain turns to you all. Your business has been, your assistance has been most helpful. If you would care to join me, we will head to the general store.
Oh,
She'll just lets out a little smirk. Gladly.
This guy, by the way, is like very tall. Like he's matching your height.
Yay!
ooh.
Tall friend.
Yeah, he's matching your height and for a human. And he is clearly extremely built.
He's like my
Uh,
son.
And on the back of him, he has a two-handed sword.
Ooh,
Hmm.
I like him.
He heads on over and enters up to the general store and knocks on the door with a thunk, thunk, thunk. Metal against wood. This is the head captain. Open your premises. you kind of-
I'm watching the back of this building to make sure nobody runs out of it.
Oh.
Smart.
Oh yeah, that's a good point as well. Exclamation mark ring will ring the bell in the back.
Oh,
Ooh,
it does.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
cute.
I love it.
Yeah.
And you notice a light comes on at the top, and the door you hear a thunk as it opens, and the lady who you first saw opens the door. What is the meaning of this? Pitch is the night. What? Oh, hey, Captain. What could you possibly be doing here? And the head captain kind of looks down and says, "We must investigate the premises, madam." What, at this time of night? Unfortunately, it calls for it, yes. Is this... Oh, okay, well, then come on in. And they comes on in and she kind of starts lighting a few candles around the place. And oh, hello, I remember you. You were here the other day. And she's looking at Thrask.
Yes. Hello, madam. I'm afraid we are here on other extenuating circumstances.
Oh? And she looks at Azalea as well and says, "Oh, hello, I remember you too."
Hello.
Anyway, of course, let me go get my husband.
Please do.
She heads
Still
she heads
watching
on
the
up the
back.
stairs. She heads on upstairs to go and you kind of hear her moving around on the wood upstairs. The head captain heads towards the behind the counter and kind of puts his two-handed sword like into the ground a little bit, and is kind of looking, staring at the stairs, waiting. What are you guys doing?
Shield is just kind of keeping close to the door in case someone tries to bail.
and also, like Chad is saying,
Really holding in his anger and not doing very well at it.
I'm just gonna kind of stay quiet and kind of to himself with this.
Thrask looks around to see if Farah's items that she was trying to take the other day is back up on display at all in these cases.
Oh,
You look around the case that she was flirting with the other day, and yes, you can see the exact same things are up for sale, and the price has actually gone up.
ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
Well, further confirmation, Captain. This is the item she was talking about from her grandmother.
He he picks up his sword and puts it back on his back and heads on over. And he opens it up and looks at it and notices, yes, I recognize the estate that is stamped on here. This is definitely not something that would have the madam would have sold. I know her personally.
Oh, I see.
Her estate is extensive, but not many would understand the legacy or the stamps that these hold. So he can get away with selling these. And he kind of grabs them and puts them into his satchel, his own satchel. After a while, you hear kind of some moving around, and the lady comes down, and her husband's just in like basically the equivalent of kind of like underwear and like a wife beater at this point, comes down and
Nice.
is just messy hair, just like just disgusting looking, and it's just, what's this all about? The middle of the fucking night.
Mind your language in front of the kid.
He said fuck.
Shit. That he did.
Uh,
Aika, that he did.
Hmm.
And the guard captain turns to him. This is you. And heads on up to him and is a good, like, almost 1 to 2 feet bigger than him.
Ooh.
You have finally been found guilty. I have been aiming to find a reason to take you in for a long time, Under Dyer. And the guy kind of just scratches himself and looks up at him. Really? And what proof do you have of anything? And the guard captain picks up the items. We have you. Right. Dead to rights. You're coming with me. And he kind of just turns around. And is like, fine. I'll be out soon enough. And the guard captain grabs him essentially by the back of the neck and starts to drag him out.
Oh. No time to
She-
get ready. You're going.
Shield gets a good look at him and smiles. He's like, going at a business sale soon.
He kind of looks back at you, notices you smiling, and he smiles bigger.
Hmm.
Azalea gives the biggest smile because she has the biggest mouth.
The wife is kind of his wife is kind of just very like looking around the room. It's just what's going on? The captain kind of just turns around and says, "You wouldn't mind, you four, explaining the situation. I have some trash to take out."
Very well. Thank you for your help, sir.
He nods his head and heads on out.
Shield turns to the missus and sighs and just gives a sad look. It's like, I do not know how to say this politely. Forgive me. Your husband has been dealing with grave robbers. Majority of the products here have been pieces from the dead.
She just gasps and puts her hands to her mouth. No, he told me he had a source outside of the city, but he... And she just looks in absolute despair.
Shield looks to Azalea, knowing that she's pretty good at comforting people, and just, do you want to help her?
Oh, Azalea's just gonna give her a big hug.
Oh.
No questions asked, just hug.
Sorry, I just noticed in the chat, he's British, get him!
I saw that. It's from the aisles. Take him down.
It's really awkward because that means that everything Andy says is just going to be construed as, oh no.
Oh, I'm
it's
gonna be
evil."
honest. Cooing at Rainbow sounds evil in a British accent. Alright. Well, you go to give Zelia, you go up to give her a hug, and you have quite the strength. So it's literally like being hugged by a bear. So she's just like, oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well.
guess I'll... guess the store will be closed for tomorrow. I'll try and figure out what to do with these items and return them to their rightful people. They deserve it.
If you need a hand getting those back to where they belong, let us know.
It's okay. I admit I don't know much about the items in here. I have a friend in the jeweling industry over in the other side of town. I'll ask them and see if they can help me.
Yes,
Very well.
I'm sure that would help. And I'm sorry for all of this happening all of a sudden, but are you sure you had no suspicions whatsoever of how he was doing all of this? Like nothing seemed odd to you?
Well, I had no. I mean, I just trusted him. He wasn't always like this. We fell on hard times, and he managed. He said he would deal with it, and he managed to get the ownership of the store. And then he said he found a reliable source outside of the city, so it wouldn't be as expensive to get these items. And of course, I was just so overjoyed to be not in the situation. So I didn't even question it. This partly my fault in this.
Shield walks over, kind of like crouches down to get to her level, and just kind of, in the warmest way an orc probably could, just like, you have nothing to blame yourself for. You love someone and you put your trust in them. It's not your fault.
Thank you. Well, I will return these items, and hopefully that can at least bring some happiness to the people who should rightfully have these. Although, as you said, did you say he's been leading people to? I don't know. I can't do this.
Well, he's had people do it for him, is from what we've gathered and witnessed.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. He's out. He is out of here.
We certainly hope that you will be able to rebuild this place back to a more honorable standing.
Yes. Well, thank you. I would say good night, but anyway, blessings to you all. And
Take care.
she kind of heads upstairs and clearly forlorn.
You know, I know it was the right thing, but why does it hurt so much?
Sometimes broken trust is never easy to deal with. We think of what they did, we think of our own mistakes, but each mistake is something to be learned for further down the line.
Yeah. Well, we better make ourselves scarce. I think we stayed long enough.
Well, we could head back outside the city, take power high, and go somewhere secluded and rest there for a bit. I say there, but would it be technically? I'm not sure how to phrase it. Would rest at him? At there? What are his pronouns? Is what I'm asking.
You know what? I think we'll figure it out along the way. But I agree that interior was much nicer than any tavern I've stayed in quite some time.
I mean, for as long as they've been inside that cave, it was quite comfortable inside.
It was surprisingly immaculate in there.
And maybe if we get time to talk to him, maybe we can figure out if he's always been a wagon.
Okay, and I think with that, we will call the stream there.
Yay!
Yay!
Our first heroic deed.
Yep.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Forsooth!
I mean, the wife is distraught, but we did the right thing.
Yes.
Aw.
this goes to show you that not everything is going to have a storybook ending.
That's very true.
Yep.
These characters might be cartoony, but these feelings aren't.
Right.
Most epic indeed.
Man,
Wow.
that was fun.
Yeah.
Hey,
Definitely
great.
was.
Fantastic.
I thought Shield was gonna kill that guy.
Oh yeah.
I got really close, not gonna lie. I kind of flipped a coin in my head. I'm like, all right, do I hear him out or do I just murder him immediately? But heads won. So
Yeah.
Nice.
I was wanting to see how scary I could make Thrask in that situation, but he wasn't having any of it.
No, the guy was surprisingly calm. Almost as if
That's
as
if
was the
store
merchant owner. That smile, I was
Yeah,
like,
that's a little concerning.
I mean, he already said that there were other people that could kill him if he said anything. So
Mhm. So, yeah, I imagine this Underdire group is a lot bigger than we realize.
yeah,
oh, yeah.
we might have done a screw up.
But we won't know until the Underdire's like, yep, you sure did.
It's fine. We've just made some angry friends.
you made some box friends and
Angry
an angry
friend.
friend.
Yeah.
I've made an entire box of angry friends, and I am not going to regret it.
Azalea's philosophy: an enemy is just a friend you have to fight.
I like that though.
It's just a friend you have to calm down.
That's her saying right there.
There you
Yeah.
go. You're a friend who needs to calm down. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for coming along. Thank you, chat, for joining us in this adventure. And of course, thank you, Amy, Keston, Essie, and Pat for
Esty.
joining me. That's
It's
your fusion.
Esty now.
It's your fusion between Keston and Essie. The next session will be on the 28th of November.
Yes.
Yes.
Something else I wanted to mention as well. The last session that we do on the year will be, I think it's the 17th of December, I believe. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a really stupid one-shot for Christmas instead.
Gremlins.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to do something very,
Exciting.
very dumb and very stupid.
I'm all about that.
Yay.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
god. Shield pretending to be Santa. Let's go.
Oh! Let's go!
All right.
Oh my god, and our new friend would be the sleigh. We are gonna deliver gifts!
and Azalea can wild shape into a reindeer.
Fuck yeah!
Oh my god.
Oh,
And then Thrask is like, the Christmas lizard. You know
Yeah.
the one.
All right.
It's like,
well,
how am I outside?
we will see you all next time. Goodbye, guys.
see you
Bye,
later.
bye.